This is Laron, and you're watching the Swedish Fish documentary, episode 3.
This episode, we have 3 different topics.
Number 1, if quarantine was a person, how would you confront it, or what would you even say to it?
Number 2, what is one thing that you're passionate about during the summer program, or just in general? Number 3, looking at the socioeconomic climate, how is it affecting the students and staff at Upward Bound as a whole? Next, we're going to get a look at our volunteers.
Maybe it would have been better if we told you guys to prepare yourself, because this might happen.
You should have at least prepped me before this, because now I gotta think on my feet, dude.
First, we have Sanai. If quarantine was a person, what would you say to it? How would you confront it?
That's a good question. First, I don't know how I would confront them. I would just tell them straight up, you had your time, you've been here too long, you bothering too many people, and you gotta go. And that's it.
So, if COVID was a person, how would you confront it?
Well, even though I came up with the question, I don't even know myself. If COVID was a person, how would I confront it? I would probably ask it why you came here. I don't even know. What's the reason you came to kill all these people?
Be like, listen, you won't have to throw your hands up, but leave. you know that song? Just leave. Yeah. You're gonna have to leave or throw his hands, because I'm just tired. I'm tired. Ruining people's lives. Making cities and countries shut down. That's doing the most. Alright. You killing people. For what reason? So you gotta throw them hands. No cap.
If the coronavirus was a person, I would try to talk to them, social distance, not, or I don't know. I'm just trying to say.
If COVID was a person, I would ask, why did they do this to us? Because it would have been so much fun meeting you and other people in real life instead of through a computer. And it would have been fun if I also had my 8th grade graduation instead of being virtual.
Okay, it was this video where, I know it sounds weird, but this woman was saying racial slurs and she was in a wheelchair, and the guy came out of his car and he had a Lysol and sprayed it in her face. That's what I would do.
You should have at least prepped me before this, because now I gotta think on my feet, dude. If COVID was a person, how would I confront it? Honestly, COVID is sneaky, and I don't really like sneaky people. I can't trust them. You make some people sick, you make some people not so sick. I wouldn't hang with them. I would avoid them at all costs. I guess life's the thing,
What's one thing that you're passionate about during the summer program?
I'm passionate about making it fun, or pretty much being the one that puts in the energy and the one that makes other people want to keep doing it.
I'm passionate about putting forth the work. Even though I have turned in some assignments late, I still put forth my best effort. I didn't slack. I started turning all the assignments, and I worked hard while doing it. Learning more American Sign Language.
I'm just I like learning. Even though I tend to procrastinate and, you know, like I'd be like, I'm gonna do it. And I'm like, I'm tired. I don't feel like doing it. I'll do it tomorrow. 2 weeks later, but I still get it done. I try to get everything done by the due date. So I like learning. I like learning new things. I like, just knowledge is key.
Yeah.
If you don't have knowledge, where you gonna get at if you don't have knowledge? You need knowledge to make money. You need knowledge to survive. Just,
Communication. I really like how I'm trying to improve my communication because I used to be the shy girl. Now I'm like trying to talk to more people and socialize.
The thing I'm passionate about. Beating you at Uno. So something passionate that I do in the summer is mainly beating you at Uno. Is that allowed? I don't think it's allowed, right?
You might want to say something else.
Yeah, I'll probably say something else. Something I'm passionate about for this summer is getting to know my team members more better, and also my classmates much better, and also my TC, and getting to know more of the teachers like Miss Janet, Miss Amy, and Joe.
I think I am passionate about meeting students in a way that I don't get to meet them when we are live. Like I don't get to talk to you guys one-on-one. So one-on-one conversations are really important, and kind of connecting and kind of figuring out who you are in a different way instead of just in a math class me to you way. It's been nice and inspiring to find out a little bit more about each of you individually.
One thing I'm passionate about is my independent project. It's something that I'm doing all alone with a couple of help, but it takes myself to having to push myself to really try to get it done. Because if I don't get it done, I feel like I'm failing myself and other students.
Looking at the socioeconomic climate, how is it affecting the staff and students at Upward Bound and the program as a whole?
Try to socialize more because we don't understand what they're saying, and I want to communicate more and try to understand more better.
The climate. Some of us are mainly used to talking to people from face to face instead of computers. I feel like that's a big problem that some people have, and also that sometimes that the internet might lag on us, and then we will see very pixely or very laggy when we have to say something, and then we have to use the chat instead of using our actual voices.
That was short.
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
Oh, wow. It's literally 2 seconds.
I guess that was short. Well, let's get some encouraging words from Jackie.
All y'all kids better stay in school because knowledge is key to making that bread.
And that's the end. Another successful documentary. From The Swedish Fish, stay tuned for our next documentary. Sinai, Jackie, Guadalupe, Nancy, Mrs. Dion, Summer, and me.